Hello and welcome back to the Oldham Athletic Career Mode here on FC26. We have entered January. We are halfway through the season. In fact, just over halfway, having played 24 of our 46 games. We sit 5th in the table at the moment in League 2. However, at the end of the last episode, we introduced a slightly altered slider setup, which did increase the difficulty by quite a bit. This is what the first team squad is looking like at the moment. And at the end of the last episode, we added one new player in the form of Da Costa. However, at the start of this episode, we're going to be sending our scouts out to some new countries. The first country comes from Gaming Ben 8, and he has suggested to scout Benin in Africa. Hasn't suggested any position, so we can choose them however we want. And we're going to do a mixture: striker, left wing, centre back, left back. And the second country we're going to be sending out a scout to comes from Devil Sad, who suggested to scout Bhutan. And we're going to select the 3 positions that haven't been selected for any other scout report. And we've also put a couple of players on the transfer list as well, just to get rid of some positions and players that haven't really fit into the squad. The squad is getting quite big now, and I am going to be a little bit more ruthless when it comes to the players I bring into the club. So Noah Beckett, Tony Holman, Peter Thomas and Josh Rayner are all on the transfer list, alongside all of the other real players that are still at the club. One other thing I'm actually going to do is recall Meyer from his scouting in England. It does mean that all 3 scouts will be able to come back with reports at the same time, but next month we will only have 2 scout reports from Benin and Bhutan. So our first opponents of this episode are Bromley. They're lining up in a 5-3-2 holding. They're doing pretty average in the league this season. They're in 14th place at the moment, and their form is a little bit They're playing a tactical preset of standard. Da Costa is going to be making his debut at centre-back alongside Roman Hancock, and Archie Davies and Lawrence Lang also come into the lineup as well. It is Bromley versus Oldham Athletic. It's been almost 2 weeks since I last played this career mode, so yeah, it might take me a little while to get used to it again, because I've been playing either mostly online or I've not been playing FIFA at all. This could be a good start here. Abalado's in. The game's also had an update since we last played as well, so we never know what it's going to be like. Ratcliffe on the overlap, trying to get the cross in. Oh, it's fallen at Champong's feet, but he couldn't quite sort his feet out quickly enough. Odoteo out on this left-hand side. Inside to Arthur's, crossed in, Hancock heads away. Roman Hancock is a really good centre-back, by the way. It's the reason why the other centre-back keeps on rotating, but Hancock stays in the team. It's testament to how good he is. Oh, that's lovely play from Bromley, and Amolu went for the early shot. James Bond forced into an early save. Why did I say an early save? We're in the 31st minute. Out wide for Samuel. The defence is stretched here. Samuel's cut inside and plays it in for Jerry Amolu, who probably should have scored that in all honesty. Champong steals it. Lovely stuff from our box-to-box midfielder, who was formerly a striker, of course. And Lawrence Lang is in the box, and Lawrence Lang gives us the lead. Persistence pays off. He's had an awful game, Lawrence Lang, but none of that will matter now as he puts us into the lead. I thought his touch had got away from him there, but it just stretched out and got it over the keeper just in time. Bromley looking to come back quickly there. It's a great ball from Charles. Bond comes out and just about smothers it at the second attempt. Here's Lawrence Lang again. Look at him go. Plays through Nick Holland. Holland now running through. Abalado's in the box. Holland finds him, does he? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Amolu wins that header. Arthur's, oh, what a touch. Plays in Jerry Amolu, and James Bond with a cracking save there. Here's Pinnock. Great ball through. Amolu looking for the shot, getting it away and putting it wide. And that, we've got away with that one. Samuel playing it to Cheek. This is the last point of the game here. It's Hondermark. Bond with the save. Get that out of there. That should be the win. That is the win. Come on. James Bond coming in clutch right at the end there with a fabulous save to preserve the clean sheet. And that is our first win in a little while, that is. James Bond is now already ++ at all goalkeeper roles. He's ridiculous. So we've had an offer, and it's for a player who I don't want to get rid of, so Chatri Jinsopa is very much staying. However, a player I am trying to move on is Josh Rayner, and Tranmere Rovers have put in an offer of 380,000 for him. I'm going to accept it straight away because the higher end of the valuation was 370. And another one of the players who I put on the transfer list, Peter Thomas, is subject of an offer from Grimsby Town. I'm just going to accept that as well. 120,000 for a 54 rated player with not much potential. It's decent. Next up is going to be Notts County at home, and I am going to simulate this match with a quick sim. Come on, let's get another win. Oh dear. Abeledo got our goal, but yeah, Notts County battered us. Tony Holman is another player I am trying to get rid of as well, and he is subject of an offer from Chennai FC, so he is going to be heading off there. I believe that is Josh Rayner out of the door. We might be coming up against him at some point this season. And the final player of the four, Noah Beckett, is subject of an offer from Harrogate Town. Again, it's higher than the higher end of the valuation from my assistant manager, so I'm just going to say yes. Problem is though, is that still no one is coming in for the real players we have. Our next opponents are Cheltenham Town, who are currently sitting bottom of League 2. They are also playing a 5-3-2 holding, and their form is pretty bad, although they have turned those losses into draws now. I forgot to look at their tactical preset. It doesn't matter, it's probably better if we don't look at it. Just before we start this match, I have further turned down the shot frequency of the CPU, because Bromley, specifically Jerry Amolu, was taking shots from wherever he fancied. It is Oldham Athletic against Cheltenham Town, and I believe the captain, James Bond, has prepared a little team talk for this Saturday afternoon match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Here's Miller. That's a great ball through. The defence is on. Oh, Hutchinson puts it away. The defence just did not know what to do there and left Hutchinson in so much space. A lot of them were ball watching. Here's Miller getting away from Muhlenbelt. Miller with the ball into the box. Lee Angol into the top corner. 2-0 Cheltenham after just 22 minutes. 2 quick-fire goals from the Robins. I mean, that was a great touch from Angol because the pass was drilled into him quite fiercely. Great touch to get away from Efeninu and great finish. Muhlenbelt is slow compared to these Cheltenham attackers. This is Miller down the right-hand side. Luckily, no one in the box to deliver to. Although they have got it back again with Isaac Hutchinson, the scorer of the first, and Angol, the scorer of the second, can't score a third. Cheampong, lovely ball through for Paulino. He's onside here, Roldel Paulino. Walker's in the middle. Walker gets the shot away, and that's a good save from the keeper. You wouldn't know which team was bottom of the league in this match, that's for sure. You wouldn't think it was Cheltenham if it was either of us. Good stuff. Nerona giving it to a Cheampong. Gets a shot away. Day with the save, and it's a corner. Thing is right, the second touch, every single time, the second touch is so poor. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's not the first touch, because obviously on the sliders you can change the first touch control area. No, it's the second touch. Holland, a Cheampong out on the wing. A Cheampong's got a bit of space here and a bit of pace as well. Giving it to Nick Holland on as a substitute, and it's saved by the keeper again. Oh, Broom with a brilliant ball. Oh, Muhlenbelt. I love that. Well, that is the end of that one. Cheltenham were at the races today, and we weren't. It's as simple as that. The team at the bottom of the league secure a 2-0 win here at Boundary Park, and that is by far our worst performance of the season, bar none. Next match is Barnet away from home. We're going to put out, the quote-unquote second team, just the other team sheet basically full of different players to see what we get from this. These are 7th in the league. We get a 3-2 win. And despite all of our recent struggles, we're now up to 3rd. We're in the automatic promotion spots. Although having said that, look at the teams queuing up behind us. Our next opponents are Barrow. They are sitting 19th in the league at the moment. And once again, it's a 5-3-2 holding. Shock horror. They are playing wing play. In my eyes, this is the current first team. So, let's go and win this match, shall we? Barrow against Oldham Athletic. Abeledo's done really well there. Here is Frankie Woodhouse. On the overlap here, this is Matthijs Mulder from midfield. Matthijs Mulder puts us 1-0 up. I think that is his first goal. It certainly is. What a run that was from the centre of midfield. Great overlapping run. Lovely finish as well from the Dutchman. And a great replay angle as well. We definitely saw all of his technique on that one. Well, that's already leagues better than last game's performance, and we've only 9 minutes in. Here's a Cheampong. Playing it out wide. Abeledo's got it. Abeledo plays it in the middle. Nick Holland touch around the defender, but just wide of the post as well. Mulder, the goal scorer, is doing well here. He's still going. Matthijs Mulder, cross it in. The keeper'd come out of his goal, and the diving header from Esteban Abeledo. That was lovely stuff from the Dutch midfielder Matthijs Mulder, and Abeledo gets us our second goal of the match. He just waltzed past them like they weren't there. I don't know what the keeper was thinking there to come out to try and get to Mulder. He hesitated far too much and left Abeledo in tons of space. Abeledo plays it into a Champong. He plays it to Nick Holland, forcing Will Stanway into the save. Barrow threatening at the start of the second half with Jackson getting a cross in. Cameron's header, and I thought for a second that was in the back of the net. Barrow definitely with more purpose in the second half, and I got no idea what Tyler Walker was trying there. That's poor from Barrow. That is very poor. Giving it straight to Frankie Woodhouse. You certainly don't want to be doing that. The goalkeeper's lived up to... Oh, I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper has saved whoever that was who gave the ball away. Ratcliffe down the line for Woodhouse, who turns, using his pace to try and get away from the defence. Crossing it in towards Nick Holland. That is silky stuff from Frankie Woodhouse. Easy as you like. Nick Holland with his 14th in 28 appearances. 1 every 2 matches. Barrow fans are stunned. The Barrow players are stunned. An Oldham tornado has hit them here at their home, and where was any of their defenders? Nick Holland with one of the easiest goals he's ever going to score. Oh, Boonam Camlang with the slide in there. Frankie Woodhouse, can we put the icing on top of the cake here? Yes, we can! And it's Matthijs Mulder with his second of the match. 4-0 Oldham. Last kick of the match. Mulder does it again. Barely any Barrow fans left to be shocked at this point. Another great run from Mulder. One touch, easy as you like. Past the keeper, top corner, 4-0. End match. Well, we go from the worst performance we had in this save to easily the best performance we've had in this save. League 2 for you. Here's another match we're going to simulate. Oldham against Cambridge. Quick simulation and a draw. We take it. We take it. Although Abeledo suspended, I never actually noticed that happen. Quick position update for 2 players. Dennis Bosch is going from CDM to right back. And Mark Duggan is finally a striker. And we have hit the 4th of February, which means scout reports. Use scout reports from Benin and Bhutan for the first time. What have we got? Not an awful lot. Bhutan, on the other hand, has given us some good players. How on earth do you say that surname? Zug. The only player we're going to call up from here is Paritosh Magar. 52 to 70 overall, 66 to 88 potential. He's a right winger. We're going to change him to left because he's right footed. Get him in the club. And now we can send Maya out on his brand new scouting mission. Apologies if I get your name wrong. Gitley Romney 1686. And this person has requested 4 different kinds of scout reports. So we are heading to Haiti and we are scouting a centre back, a CDM, a left winger, and a striker. And as part of the note, he's basically said change left winger to right winger if they're left footed. Straight into another opponent we go, and this is a big match. This is Swindon Town away from home. They're 4th in the league and we're in 3rd. It's once again a 5-3-2 holding. Do these League 2 clubs literally know any other kind of formation? And they're playing standard as well, like every other club. This is the team that is going out for this match. Gijs van der Pol at CDM. He hasn't played yet in this episode. Noble on the right wing as well. Same again, is yet to play. Jane Soper at left back, Da Costa at centre back. All good vibes here. I don't know why I said that. It is Swindon Town against Oldham Athletic. Oh, lovely strength there from Nick Holland to play it through to Frankie Woodhouse, who is in the box and forces Connor Ripley into an early save. But here comes Swindon now on this right-hand side. Left, right. Well, I can't tell my left from my right anymore, apparently. Oh, this isn't good. This is Monroe coming in from the left-hand side here. Oh, he's played it across the box. It's still... Oh, what a save! What a save! James Bond. I didn't know what to do there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a counter-attack opportunity for us right here. George Noble, take the ball with you, mate. It's fine. A Champong saved by Ripley. I really need to burp. Smith. Defence has got no pace here at all. Kilkenny heads it back. Oh, no. That was an almighty cup from James Bond, that was. Harry Smith has somehow got himself a goal from there. I don't know how he's done that. He's hit it, not very well. Oh, James Bond. It's hard to go through an entire season without making a single mistake. And that is James Bond's first mistake of the season. So I can't be too harsh on him, but he should have held that let alone saved it. Oh, that's nice from Nick Holland. A Champong! That's what James Bond should have done. Holland wins it back. He's done really well there. Plays it in. A Champong again, and that's why he's not a striker anymore. Here's Lawrence Lang, another substitute. He's replaced Woodhouse here, who's not had the greatest of games today. Plays it in. Pataki's effort! Oh my days, man. Just get it on target. Swindon with a corner right at the end. We're not going to get anything out of this game, unfortunately. It might even be a second for them. Delaney puts it wide, and that ends this game. Not really a game we deserve to lose, in all honesty, but at the end of the day, you don't always get what you deserve, do you? An error from James Bond means that we lose this game 1-0, and we just couldn't put it in the back of the net ourselves. We're going to rattle through a couple of simulations real quick. First up, Fleetwood at home. Ugh. Oh, no, that's not good. Bristol Rovers at home. That's a good win. These lot are second in the league. Probably should have played it then. And Gillingham away. And it's another win, but we are going to be missing Tete Champong. And those three results have seen us land in 4th place, of course, now behind Swindon as they beat us. These are, oh my God. These are our final opponents of this episode. Am I really going to have to talk like that for the rest of the episode just so I get my words out? Look at the formation that they're using, although that front two is something to say the least. A proven goal scorer and Kabongo Chimanga. Oldham Athletic against Crawley Town. That's a good ball into the box, and Holland's won it! Holland's won it! Holland's going to get it in! How has he got to that then? It was just a ball into the box from Impey. Oh my days, the keeper's had a mare there. Why have they given that as a own goal to Josh Flint? What on earth? Because it definitely wasn't him that headed the ball. In fairness to EA there, Josh Flint did get the last touch on it, but it's still not an own goal, is it really? I just want to point out how horrible this snow is, by the way. Look at it. It's almost like there's something wrong with my monitor. It's that horrible, blowy, rainy sleet rather than snow that's coming down. I would love for actual sort of snow to be in the game, like it actually be snowing rather than just snow on the pitch. That would be so cool, although as someone playing on PC at the moment would take up a lot of PC resources. Here's Abeledo now on the ball. Goes for a shot. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was moving. That was... Oh, Shimanga's got away from the defence here. Great save, James Bond. Yeah, get that out. Nice. Impey out wide. Here's Abeledo. Oh, not a great first touch. He's kept it in just about. He's going to drive in himself. Give it to Mulder. Mulder on the edge of the box. Woolacott with the save. Shimanga's got the pace. He's out on the left this time. No one's going to get anywhere near him. He's going to get a cross in. Loft heads back to Brown. Watson. Oh, this isn't good. We can't let Ryan Loft score. We can't let Ryan Loft score. Hell no. That is not happening. That's not happening. He's just done it himself anyway. He's just said, yeah, you're right, that isn't happening. The most Ryan Loft thing I've ever seen Ryan Loft do. Well, that was one of the scrappiest games I think I've ever played. That was just, no one could get a foothold on the ball at all. But in the end, it's Oldham who come away with the win. So I'm happy. Well, we're nearly at the end of this episode, but we have one more thing left to do. And that is look at these scout reports. Youth scout report time. Benin first. What have we got? Oh, he's 14. That's annoying. We'll call him up anyway. Jean-Paul Tyne. We've got another 14-year-old with ridiculous potential here. Kishan Belbase from Bhutan. 43 to 57 overall, 71 to 94 potential. We're going to sign him up. He's not going to be in the squad for a while. And we've also got another one here who is 15, Kumand Dong. We're going to sign him up as well, but again, not going to be in the squad for a while. It's very frustrating. Final scout report. This is the first one from Haiti. And unfortunately, both of these players are awful. But this is how the league table is looking at the end of this episode. 35 games down, 11 to go. Oldham Athletic sit in 4th place. A promotion push and potential playoffs is probably going to happen here because we're now 6 points clear of Shrewsbury, who are in 8th, and that is outside of the playoffs. So the fairy tale promotion could very much still be on here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload if you go ahead and select all notifications. Keep your comments coming for countries to scout and player customizations and whatever you want. I'm enjoying this so much, and I'm enjoying all the interaction reaction from you guys as well, the viewers. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and peace.